Good morning. Welcome to day 3 on the PCT. We are just leaving the campground, which was, I'm gonna cheat because I'm gonna check Cibbets Flat Campground, which is apparently 0.7 miles from the PCT. Last night it felt a bit more than that, but anyways, we stayed there. So you know, it was fine. They had water, pit toilets, plenty of space. Although the ground is pretty hard, so it was difficult to push down the tent stakes. And so we are heading back to mile 32.6, which is Flat Canyon Road, and then we're gonna carry on from there to Mount Laguna, which is, again, I'm gonna check, 8.55 miles ahead. So it's a big climb, but hey, should be fine. It's early and the sun is coming up already, so it's gonna be a struggle, but here's the view. Look at the mountains. It looks pretty. Yeah, so let's get going, shall we? Hey, I decided the best place to talk to the camera is going uphill. Stupid. Anyways, so I just wanted to talk about sleep, because sleep is very important, you know, to recover from one day to another. And yeah, we've been struggling with sleep. First night at Campo, it was those people and the event they had. They were very, very loud until like early morning, which made it difficult to sleep. And then yesterday it was really warm. Not yesterday, then like at the end of the first day at Hauser Creek, it was really warm. So that's why we could barely sleep. And we had to use one tent instead of two. So it was, you know, I know it's how it says that like mine is a 2-person tent. No, not really. It's a 1-person tent. It's a bit of room. 2-person. It's very, very tight. And we are tiny human beings. And then this last night, we got to camp late. Like, sorry, I'm just out of breath. So we got to camp late, which meant it was dark when we set up the tents, and then we needed to eat, and so on. So we were really, really tired. I mean, we were on our feet for 12 hours or so. We did almost 20 miles, 19 miles. So it was a difficult day. And although I could sleep a bit, but still the sleeping bag, the sleeping mat is just all new. It's my pillow is probably a bit too small. It's difficult. So struggling for sleep. Basically it's an on and off thing, and it's difficult to get good sleep. But not much we can do now. We're gonna head to Mount Laguna, and we might take a zero there, we'll see. Probably will need that to reset and regroup and whatnot. Alright, see you later. The funniest thing just happened just now. As we were walking uphill towards Laguna, and there was just a guy in basically shorts, and seems like he's running towards Mount Laguna, or well, when he passed us he started to kind of jog and whatnot. I was like, wow. So it's just crazy. It's quite a steep hill or mountain. So, but yeah, these are getting better. Hey, so we are a bit over 2 miles in for the day, and Mount Laguna is still, well, quite far. Oh, hold on, let me show you this beetle. Can you see him? Can see the tiny screen, see? Not sure. Anyways, so Mount Laguna is still obviously a few miles away, but we are making progress, we are climbing and all that. Luckily we are on a flat-ish portion just now, and back there, like 20-30 minutes ago, we had a bit of reception, so we booked places at the tiny house hostel, I think it's called, and we're gonna take a zero there tomorrow. So we're gonna spend 2 nights in Mount Laguna, and yeah, we just especially Heine is tired and having issues with a couple of blisters, and her shoulders hurt, and it's been a rough start, but she did well so far. 14 miles on the first day and 19 yesterday, so that's pretty good. Right, okay, I'll gonna go and hike a bit. Right, talk to you later. I'm not sure if you can make out on the video, but I just noticed that there's lots of these caterpillars, I think, on the bushes here. Again, I'm not sure how much you will see, but hopefully you can make out a couple of them at least. Yeah, there's quite a few of them, and they are everywhere. They are on the trail itself as well. Like quite a few of them trying to cross the trail. Yeah, on that few bushes there were quite a few of them. Yeah. Look at this. We have these just next to the trail. Oh, they are pretty cool. They look beautiful. Seems like they are blooming. Oh, well, most of them anyways. But then at the same time you see them like this as well, basically dead. So I think that's the desert for you, like life and death next to each other. Yeah, I'm not sure if you could hear me in the previous clip, but there were those caterpillars on the bushes. Like there's like tons of them. Of course I can't see any just now, but yeah, there were a whole lot of them. I think they are called caterpillars. If not, then just let me know in the comment section. So yeah, there are quite a few of them crossing the trail as well, and just I guess eating the plants away. Yeah, I can't see any now, so, but yeah, That's what I tried to show you in the previous one. Right, so we are, what's that, 4.5 miles in, and we are heading to Long Creek Valley. I can't remember. Anyways, we gonna aim for the kind of lowest point before the big climb starts to Mount Laguna. Big and long climb starts to Mount Laguna. No, so we just had a quick break at Long Creek Canyon. Just, you know, like a second breakfast, like the hobbits. And now we are heading towards the so we are heading to Mount Laguna, which is roughly 4.5 miles away, and plus a bit from the turn-off point. It should be okay. Basically, we are like halfway distance and elevation gain wise as well, so it should be fine. Well, it's getting warmer now, so we'll see how exposed the trail is that way, but yeah, so far so good. I'm sorry about the heavy breathing, but we are once again heading uphill. The top of this climb is about 2 miles ahead of us. Let me show you the view. Gives me a second to rest. Not too shabby. So 2 miles roughly. It's like 3k away with 520 feet of elevation gain. So it's 170 meters of elevation gain. Yeah, it's definitely got much warmer now, especially because we lost the shades in the previous bits. There were lots of shade, but now we are on a south-facing side of the mountain, so there's not much, because there's only like these bushes around here and whatnot, so they don't give you much shade really, but that's fine. Hopefully we can get to the top in an hour and a bit, so I would say just after 12, so hopefully we will be on the other side, and hoping for a bit of some shades on the other side. And anyways, there's gonna be a downhill section there, and then I imagine after the turn off to Mount Laguna there will be a bit more up to get to the town. I found some nice red flowers. Well, more something. We are about 0.6, 0.7 miles away from the top of this climb, and hopefully after that it will get a bit easier until the last little uphill to Mount Laguna. This is just before the top of the climb, and this doesn't look like desert to me. It's a nice little meadow with some shades, thank God. Yeah, it looks pretty. We are about 2 miles from the turn off, so it must be maybe I'd say 3 miles to town. So hopefully we can get there around 2 p.m. or something, so we can rest a bit today and all day tomorrow. Well, we have to do some laundry tomorrow and resupply and whatnot, but you know, for the most part we can have a rest. We can put our feet up. I can hopefully edit these videos, because basically since we started hiking I didn't have time or energy to do so. But here's the chance. Maybe I can edit these first 3 days and then upload them. But we shall see. I love this. This is my happy place. You know, these are the forests I would like to be able to hike all the time. Nice pine trees, and the smell is just great. You know, it's birds chirping, and you know, it's just cool. I'll let you listen to it.